You laughed at me.
Wow. Capitulation.
Whatever.
Capitulation?
Yeah, there it is.
Fuck, you just could have scored so many tries, Kyle. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Anyway,
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of the Muttlay
fuck
Krew.
you, man.
And yes, that is Kyle's voice, and that's Cody's laugh. And we're here to talk some rugby league. We're here to talk round 4 of rugby league. And
say that.
if you didn't know,
Cut the stream.
the Roosters lost.
Hey, we started off the best week so far anyway because the Knights weren't fucking playing.
Yeah,
So that's a good start.
the Knights
They
had-
a
Yeah,
bye.
and that's as good as it got.
the Knights had the bye, and I had the bye of watching football too. I didn't get much in this weekend, unfortunately.
Oh, the Knights aren't playing. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, I hate rugby league.
Walk out. Yeah, I can see you, bye.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
went to a, I don't know, NRL shop at Wollongong. Pretty cool. Absolutely no Newcastle gear there, mate. All sold out.
They know how to.
They sold out because they're too good. They had one party shirt left there, but I bought it because it was $20 and it looks pretty red hot.
Hold on.
But
It was
guess-
all sold out.
Guess what team
They
had?
just didn't stock any.
They had no Dragon stuff there in Wollongong. 'cause
Oh,
it
that
was
would be sold out.
too. Yeah, same as Newcastle. Guess what team
But you can't. What?
had like the most whole fucking book of-
Roosters.
No. Come on, what team is like? You're not even saying you're that team fan right now.
Eels.
Eels, thank you. Yeah, man, they had like fucking 2 pages worth of stuff, shelves, and yeah. Anyway, that's a good
Fair.
story.
2 pages worth of shirts.
What?
Must be little shirts.
Or big pages.
But how we doing, guys? This afternoon, evening, feeling good?
Fucking red hot, mate. Loving footy, loving life, loving tipping, loving it all. Fuck it. I'm glad I'm going semi-good in Supercoach because
It was down, it was up, it was down, it was up, it was down.
But yes,
title on my sex tape.
we're here to talk some rugby league, and let's just quickly touch on it. Thursday night, we had, whoa, what a game. Well, this was wild. The Rabbitohs, they were off at the gate, mate. They're like the Greyhound Rabbitohs, boosk! And the dog, the Panther, the Panther trying to catch it, no chance.
Greyhound
Rabbitohs-
rabbit.
I just like got the analogy, and then there's actually like a little rabbit, right? So yeah, rabbits. 28-18, baby.
O's.
What a game. Are they the real deal? And Latrell coming in. Oh, what a game's going to be. Friday, the Gold Coast Tigers. Gold Coast Tigers flexed their muscles a bit and showed, they're a real team. Or maybe Roosters are just shit. And they won 30-12. Roosters could have scored like 7 tries. And then we got to Friday night and a bit of a slugfest. I think it was raining a lot, but the Broncos got the job done and left the Dolphins unwinnable. And they won 20-12. Yep.
Let's go.
That made sense.
You're all over
And
this.
then the Saturday, the boilovers started on Saturday. What a day of upsets. The Dragons got the job done against Melbourne for 14-8. No one picked
that's
it.
when the boilover started.
Yeah, right.
And then
It
the
didn't start
Cowboys,
Thursday night.
got their first win of the week, and they
Favourite.
did beat the Raiders.
First one of the week. Fuck, how many
First
games
win
did
of
they
the
play?
season.
No wonder they look shit.
Yeah.
Got the win up at Townsville, 30-20. And then the biggest upset of the round, and it was the fucking Dogs winning again.
Biggest upset.
Winning again.
To a
I
bloke
don't know how
to a bloke that doesn't know rugby league, it's a big upset.
I don't know how the Dogs are paying like $3 something. They were specials.
Well,
That's
you could have told
same
us.
same as the bloke that hosts this podcast.
Dogs
I
specials.
still did. I tipped the Sharkies.
Undefeatable, 4-0, 26, beat the Sharks.
Undefeatable.
Unbeatable. One of the words.
Undefeatable.
And then we got the Sunday.
Undefeatable.
And Sunday started off with the most common chat of the year so far. Eels are shit and can't win a game on Sunday.
Dylan
They-
Brown needs to leave the club.
And
now.
they lost, yes please. And they lost 26-12 to Manly.
I have to give credit to the Eels because they're the only reason why I'm still even involved in rugby league at the moment. That's a Roosters fan. Matty B, has someone checked on him?
Can I say quickly too, Zach Lomax just needs to get the fuck on the wing.
He's not a winger, mate.
Just get out there.
Not a winger.
Did you see his 2 fucking quick passes? One went a metre forward, the other one he just threw along the ground. I
that
thought it
metre
was Reece
forward
Walsh.
one.
So I told
All
you,
was
mate.
just catch and pass. 2 of them were really good opportunities for try-scoring scenarios, and he went forward pass and then just threw it along the ground like fucking Reece Walsh.
You laughed at me when I said
You left at me.
wingers are just fast front rowers. Useless.
And then we got to Sunday, the
Get on
last
the
game
wing.
of the week, and this one was a cracker. I made sure I watched this game, and the Warriors held on. Or got it over the top of the Tigers, 26-24. Very, very good game, and either team But the Tigers, they end the round in 9th spot. Back at home. Back at home where they belong.
Where do they belong?
And the Mighty Knights. I told you to put your house
Shut
put your
up.
hose on. Got the win.
Got the 2
Barely.
points.
Yeah, boys, where do you want to go? Kyle, looks like you need something to let some steam out.
We're gonna
I don't know. Are you upset
just
or are you
breeze
just
over the
disappointed?
tips first, or what?
I don't know. Yeah, we can. But
Yeah.
Breeze over the tips just to let Kyle calm down a little bit before he
Blows
goes
the top.
off. Otherwise, if he blows up now, we're not going to get the tips out.
Yeah, no, it's all right. So, boys,
We don't have to count high, so that's good.
no, it's pretty easy on the math this week. So, Jake and Cody, you tied for most head-to-head picks with 3.
I got 4.
You
Got
got,
in this.
I know.
you
I hate
idiot.
this shit.
Stop changing.
and I fucking went strong with 2.
But you are my hero.
Yeah. On the line, Cody, you and I tied with 4. Jake got 3.
Fuck lines.
Can't pick a line.
And I tell you what, boys, anytime try scorers.
Mate, we're throwing darts at a dartboard.
Well,
What do you mean? I went 50%.
Cody got 5. Jake, you and I got
No
1.
fucking
5 out of 8.
dartboard. Yeah.
Ooh, hot boy.
Fuck, and I fucking
No,
taps.
you got-
That's why.
you
Pick
got-
Tappity.
You got 3 out of 8.
Huh?
You got 3 out of 8.
You just said 5 points.
Yes.
5 points.
Oh.
Yes. It just so happened that you fucking somehow picked Tarpany. I got no idea how you did that, but fucking red hot.
Tappy, Irrel, all Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday was a great day for you.
Super Saturday, baby.
So overall for the round, Jake, you and I tied with 7, and Cody got 12. So he's extending that lead with 59 overall.
How many point tries did I get?
You got 1.
Oh,
You got Alex Johnson on the first night. That was it.
Started strong.
This was your list of try scorers, bud.
that's
And
all right. Don't
yours-
worry about it.
Yours
Yeah,
went
no,
down
no,
with
no.
the injury.
I got my crucial, my big mate. No, boys.
So Alex Johnston, Sandon Smith, Jordan Ricky, Harry Grant,
Fuck.
Jeremiah Nanai, Braden Trindle, Daly Cherry Evans, and Terrell May.
Yeah, great picks.
Oh, Town May dropped it over the line. Damn it.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
3
oaf he did.
points.
That was 3 points.
Fucking oaf he did.
But yeah, so Cody leads on 59. I'm second with 53, and Carter 42.
Let's go.
So just a quick little count on the potential any-timers. So we've all actually tied now with 51. We all had a potential 51 points.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I'm still winning with 21, Cody on 19, and Jake has got 10. Can pick a try scorer, that bloke.
He is unreal. And last week he was trying.
No, this week
No,
he
this
was like,
week I really flipped the
He
script. I
fucking-
tried.
no, you didn't. It's the same
No,
script.
actually,
You're
no.
still shit.
No, this week I sort of went. No, I was like, I need to try to get some bigger points. I went a few 3-pointers, hookers.
Yeah, 'cause he was like-
I
he
either
was-
went at Benchy.
Yeah, he went Nanai off the bench.
He played really well.
Hey, he actually did have a really good game.
Oh, so the one guy that you went with for 1 point got you your try. Because then it was 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3.
I go Stags though for the Broncos.
No, you
That was
went
my
Ricky.
Special.
No, 'cause you were
it
going for
wasn't that
points.
one. It wasn't
Alright.
for that. You was
Yeah.
just in everything else.
So before we get into the week, boys, did we want to reflect on what we did?
Is there any change in the rules? Can we change our tips before the game starts?
No.
If we put in the official group chat,
No.
because I'm doing
No.
I'm doing a bit on the ESPN. It's working for me.
Yep, computer said. Well, I wanted to do that last year, but you all said no,
Nah,
so fuck you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm spewing about me bloody Raiders Cowboys, Tarpany, early. And then Drinkwater slices through,
Drops it.
drops it.
Or
I was like, that would have been first 2 tries. And then I just need bloody
Purdue.
Purdue looked good all game too. He did everything but score.
Purdue or
He was in so much
Sebastian.
space. Chris didn't even look like he was going to get the ball.
No.
But Purdue was all over it. He was making meters, playing so good. I'm just like, just get over. And then, yeah, Drinky dropped it, that bastard.
Well, boys, on the punting, we're just fucking horrendous.
Oh, mate.
So, again, we had 3 legs on every single game this week, and we got a total of 4 ticks.
Yeah.
And one of those being Joe Tarpany.
Yeah, you
Um,
motherfuckers while I'm not here just chatting mad shit.
Nah,
I didn't
mate.
score a try all last year. Motherfuckers.
No, credit to you, man. Well played. Well played. Outside of the same game as the only shining light.
did we get any double tickers? Not even close to
Nope.
the same gamers.
No, we got no
What
double
was my
tickers.
Rabbitohs one? Because I had them 11 to 20 or something. But I had Panthers that win, didn't I?
So I had Rabbitohs, Johnston anytime, Targo anytime,
Oh, yeah,
and then
I know.
Rabbitohs to score 11 to 20. That was done in the first half.
Ah,
And I should have just backed him in and gone Tarpity for the bark. Should have gone it.
Should have.
What about Broncos bet? I know I had Sags 1-3. I know he was a 4th try scorer, but was the other leagues up?
No, he went over because
couldn't
you also
remember.
had Jesse Arthurs
Oh yeah, Cody let us down.
and Broncos to win by 21-30.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Fucking
nah,
right.
it was the only shining light that came out of this was Carter got both his crucial and
Thank you.
big bark locked in on Katoni Staggs and got it home with Stephen Crichton.
I was so confident too, and I listened to Kyle and you like.
When
they're your boys, lock them in, and I'm like, okay.
Because you started going, you're like, nah, I'm not going. Who was it, Iro?
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, I'm going Crichton against him. And then he went over, and I was like, and then I seen that like with Stags first with the Broncos, and I was like, oh, here we go. Lucky you're away all weekend because there would have been some chirp coming from the big fella, the way he would have been carrying on.
Oh man, I had Gutherson who got over the line. He just couldn't put it down.
Oh,
He got held up, bastard. I reckon he got it down too. Anyway,
Talking about getting it down,
I'm thinking Gutho has to be on the excellent we have to start a list of players. No, Gutho's let us down like 4 times now.
Moses Leota.
yeah, 3 of them are you.
One of them is you. It equals 4.
He's on
Moses
your
Leota.
X list.
Moses Leota.
That's a
He
try.
scores that.
That's
That
a
is
fucking try, man.
That is a better try. Well, that's
That
more
was
of a try
so
than
dumb.
fucking Jason Saab 2
I
weeks
couldn't
ago.
believe it. Like, and then they go, oh, we have to support the on-field decision. No, you don't. That's why they send it up.
And then
You don't have to support
and
them.
they make it
You
worse.
can overrule it.
They make it worse by showing the good replays after they already say no try, and you see that
No, but
second
apparently
replay.
they would have already seen
Well,
it.
they've got like
apparently.
47.
Right, it's
screens.
such a try.
There's
You know
more
what?
than one person in there.
As soon as I saw them,
I still don't think Panthers
not
would have
slow
won,
it down,
but
they just went through a
Yeah.
normal speed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but can you do that for every single one? Like play it at normal speed? Because in normal speed, it looks like he did lose it.
Oh, man. I was just like, he went and I was like, holy shit, this is going to be a game now.
yeah.
And then they said no try. And I was like,
No, it was such a shit call.
there are some bad calls
It was that,
over the weekend.
and I guess I watched the last game as well, and Luai should be sent in the sin bin for his shot, definitely too. That was a
Well,
bad
that's what they
miss
said
too.
too. There was a couple when he's like, why was he not?
Yeah, when
It was forceful to the head.
he got HID, that young fella.
Did you?
But then you see, yeah, so those 2 calls were shocking.
Did either of you see the Tupanua hit
No.
on the late shot that he got 10 in the bin for after the fucking game? Not late. They are absolutely kidding. They did it in slow-mo and the ball was nearly in his hands. And they said late, forceful, whiplash. Yeah, because you're a back rower tackling a halfback who's trying to dig into the line and turn his back. Of course there's going to be whiplash when you hit him.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, some of it. And then like the Katoa try against Dragons. That's a fucking try.
Nah.
He's gathering the ball. If you're running
but
along
he's-
and I
he's-
just put my hand on your chest, you're just meant to catch it out in front. He's bringing the ball into his chest.
Yeah, but
If there's a fucking hand there, what's he meant to do?
That's the rules now. Though.
But what's he meant to do?
I know. I
He's
agree
gathering
with you.
it in. That's what I mean. Like they should go, he's gathering the ball. He doesn't yet have the ball. He's gathering the ball. And what you can just put your hand where someone else has to catch the ball and it's just a knock on.
Well, it was the same with Hamoli Olakawa. There was a play breakdown in the Seagulls-Eels game, and then he just tried to bring the ball to himself, but as he was gathering the ball, it hit the Eels player, and the Eels got the ball back.
That one's fair enough.
But it's the
This
same
one
thing.
you're catching the ball on your chest.
But
No,
it's
that
the
one's
same
you're just
thing.
dragging it along the ground. It's not the same thing.
Oh, it wasn't on the ground. It was in the air. It
He's
was
trying to
bouncing
back,
off.
but that one, he's just catching the ball. That's a fucking try. That is dead set a try.
But he fumbled it on the catch, and it hit the arm of the Dragons player.
It didn't fumble it. He's catching it.
No try.
Because they're fucking stupid.
No,
I
And then
didn't-
you're
I
sitting
didn't
there
actually-
having a great night, and then all of a sudden you hear Casey Badger in the fucking... Oh, never, don't get me started. Ridiculous. Some of the calls and some of the bullshit.
All right, boys.
No comment because I did not see it.
Yeah.
I was
But- I did see.
after that Katoa no try, I was off NRL completely. But then the 2 games back to back on Super Saturday saved me. Reeled me back in. Got me back.
Yeah, the Dragons games always make you get a bit negative and low at the moment. So I'm with you. With that late hit, I was very worried because Galvin got absolutely leveled in his game by some dude, and I was worried they were going to call it. But I'm like,
Play
he
on.
just lost the ball, like he just passed. I'm like, that's play on. And
He
got-
still had the ball when
he
he
got
got
fed,
here. He
though.
got
I was like,
fucking...
oh.
And he's just there and the trainer's like, you good, bro? He's like,
yeah, it was red off. And then shout out to the fucking Leke Halasima. What a try from the big fellas, steaming down the sideline.
that was
Nate
poor work from those 2.
Luai got dropped. 19-year-old, fucking, that was red hot.
Luai, what's he doing this year? Holy.
Winning more games than Cleary.
Oh, man.
Not hard.
Cleary ain't playing. Smart.
Panthers gone, boys.
Oi.
Are they gone?
Did the Tigers and Panthers swap jerseys this year?
The last time that the
All right.
Panthers lost 3 in a row, they didn't make final.
So I was down in Wollongong on the weekend, and I got to
Where were you?
with them. My brother-in-law Murray. He's
Oh,
Penrith, fucking tragic,
the
Member.
old fucker.
Bandwagon.
Mount Druitt.
and he's still feeling okay. He's like they haven't gelled yet. They haven't had a game yet, really. He's like the game against Rabbitohs was his first game when he's like, no, we played really bad. The other games he's like we just had things not go our way. But he's like he's hating it. Listen to the radio. He's like these other teams. He's like Coruscant to Luai to Taruva. He's like, what the fuck is this? And then he's like Burton to kick out to fucking someone else. He's like, this is he's getting a bit fuming.
All the players
He's
The
all
whole
leaving.
point of
Nice.
the fucking salary cap.
Yeah.
You love to see
You're not
it.
meant to win 4 years in a row. So fucking,
And
you've
you
had
know
your
what?
glory, now fuck off.
I was going to say, and that's the thing too, people, the Panthers fans will just get sick and tired because everyone will be going, you're no good, you're gone, it's over. My favourite one is, I want the Tigers to be really successful because I know Luai will come out and spray him and say, you're nothing without me.
Oh.
I'm the reason we won the Origin season last year. Cleary's nothing without me. It'll be great. It'll be great to see.
Couldn't happen to a better team.
Oh, man.
No, it could happen to the Broncos. Fuck them.
I do feel it's going to be interesting, but it's the Panthers, and now they've got
the 8.
But now they've got the Cowboys and the Dolphins, and then the Roosters next 3. So
Well, it's a guaranteed loss to the Roosters.
don't-
It's our only win this year.
0-3, that's going to be a tough
they
run.
don't lose these 3 games.
I'll tell you what, you know, certain things happen and they were down and they pinned it together. No Edwards, no Cleary, like there are a few injuries, ins and outs that I feel it's terrible for the halfback, Lier or whatever the name is.
I just don't know why they didn't play
his pants.
I don't know why they didn't go with Schneider.
And they played so much better once he went on.
And
But I feel
they almost tried to get him back out there too, the young fella. And I'm like,
But he was trying, and the coach was like, no.
It won't surprise me if tomorrow they name
Schneider
at 6
will be halfback.
and Cleary at 7.
Yeah.
Will not surprise me.
no, see,
Nah, Jack
I
Cole
feel
played
like
well.
I feel like Jack Cole's been going
I
all
thought they
right.
had a bit of a shocker this game.
96 Supercoach points.
I know, you don't look at points though. Watching the game,
Yeah, but like Jack
I thought
Cole's
you
a
didn't watch any
5'8".
I watched the first game and the last game. I watched none of the other games.
It'd be a bit awkward for Jack Cole.
I did watch the second half of the Gold Coast versus Roosters game though. Second half of the Gold Coast Roosters game.
I'll just go fuck myself.
That's a first. Like, we cut you off to talk about the Roosters.
I don't want to fucking talk about the Roosters.
Oh,
do I?
actually, I was going to talk about the Gold Coast that second half. They were just hot. Their attack was wild. Jaden Campbell was ripping through blokes.
Second half,
Tino
it was the last 15 minutes, fuckface.
Fumalama. Oh, it was so good.
And you know what caused it? I was sitting here with Dylan.
Robert Toyer.
No, I was sitting here watching it with Dylan, and I was like, I have to admit, over the last couple of weeks, our defense has actually gotten real good.
Yeah, they're
And then we
gone.
conceded
Intercept.
The issue for us was fucking Mark going down.
Did he hurt?
He got he copped a knee to the head as he got
Oh,
taken
yes,
down.
I did see that. Yes,
And
yes.
Our replacement was Hugo Savala, he's generally a halfback, or plays towards the middle of the field at least, and he got chucked out in left centre, and he got found out real bad.
I should have just put Crichton out there.
So, yeah,
No, that was well done.
look, I said at the start of the year, so I can't get too mad. I knew that our attack was probably going to struggle.
This is probably frustrating you more that you're just so up and down because you were gone. You'd given up. You were fucking happy. First game,
I
second
know.
game,
I was
you're back
loving
on
the
it.
life. And then
Last game,
then they come out
this
and beat
game,
the fucking reigning premiers with their backs against the wall. I'm like, fucking all right. I might buy into this. And then we fucking play like spuds. Fucking hate it. It gets really frustrating. Townsend needs to fuck off. Go to Reggie's. Seriously.
I just don't think you got many more options, mate.
Hugo Savala, chuck him there. Fucking Connor Watson to 6. I don't care. Get Joey Manu back.
I don't care.
Fucking, I'm sure Connor... Just play Connor Watson 6, 7, and 9.
Hey, the dark horse in all of this, be Lindsay Collins at 6, mate. He can make shit happen. Them seeds up his bunghole really fucking get
Well,
something.
he needs to share with the rest of the fucking team.
I tell you what, he looks ridiculous with the longer hair.
I don't like it.
He looks like a fool.
I know.
He loses all anger. Like, he turns around, he's all angry, and you see just like whipping across his face, and you're like, brother, get a haircut.
Shave it.
It is not helping you.
No, you are definitely a bloke that looks better bald.
At least tape it up or something.
Oh, man. Yeah. Look, Sandon had himself a rough game there, especially in the second half. He was just pulling the wrong string, but he's only 21. He's all right. Give him time. I'm patient with old Sandon. Chad Townsend didn't step up in that game.
You couldn't write it better now. Now next week the Roosters roll into the chapter of feuds. Rabbitohs versus Roosters.
I'll tell you
Roosters
what.
on the ground, on the bloody
Trelly mitt back.
Trelly back. Rabbitohs is pumping.
Spencer
No
Laney's
Manu,
knocking him
though.
out.
No Manu. Spencer Lanu is David Fafita's son at the moment, so
Yeah.
we'll just fucking cop that.
Yeah.
What a sook, too. Fafita feeds him and he gets up like me, pushing and shit. Fucking sook just because you got fed. Piece of shit.
Yeah,
That's
he
red
is.
hot.
David Fafita is, you're right.
Where are we watching that Friday night, Kyle?
Hey? What?
Roosters Rabbitohs. What's the
Oh,
plans?
I'm not watching that one in public, bud.
Look,
There's no Joey Manu to fucking for Trelly Mitt to just take out.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that one in public. That's going to have to be watched at someone's place, preferably with no windows or TVs.
Just the padded white room.
Oh man, I just I don't know how. I don't even know if I can watch that without. I'd have to watch the highlights if we win.
If we win.
Oh, it's going to be.
You won both matchups last year very well too.
Yeah, because we were good.
yeah. Before they lost 1,000 games worth of experience.
Awesome.
Mate, I'll tell you right now, Roosters 13 plus.
Bronx codes, how the boys look this week? You happy or
Cut the stream.
got the job done?
Yeah, we fucking got it done.
Got it done in the wet. It was pretty gross.
Got it done. The forward stood up.
Arthur's let you down, mate.
Oh, just because he didn't score a try.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Didn't even get close.
What do you want?
I hope you're enjoying these wins now, because in next week you're not going to win.
Why not?
Got the Chooksbra.
Please.
That's like 2 weeks time, mate.
Please.
I said next week. Like next week.
No, we got it. Oh, week.
Yeah, week.
No, it was good. Couple of fucking bangs. What's the name? Bloody Carrigan bang Gilbert. And then fucking Piacora banged fucking Herbie. Herbie with the fucking hospital fucking thing. And he's like looking left. Oh, I'm just going to run this. Bang. Jordan Ricky suspended. Piacora will come into the starting side, I'd say. Bit juicy.
I know
maybe
I didn't see it, but I know James is blowing up about him getting 2 weeks. Was it worth 2 weeks?
I thought he only got a week.
No, he took the guilty plea 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Unless I did read
I
it
can't
wrong.
remember what it was. And maybe we might be able to see first sighting of a big Takura. Might find his way onto the bench. Who knows?
What about you, Jake, with the Knights? How do you think you guys went this week?
Had a good win, mate. Enjoyed it. Red hot.
How do you
Hopefully
reckon
the rest was good.
Bradman Best fucking enjoyed getting a new tattoo? Just quick trip to Thailand. No worries.
Oh, did you go to Bali?
Probably.
Yeah.
He looks
Normally
pretty,
does.
pretty dapper on the Matty John show. Fucking hot boy.
Fucking hell.
Want to get some painting done? Get it done by his painting company in Newcastle.
Now, I early
Oh,
chirped
yeah, so we just pay for him to travel up here?
Nah, in Newcastle, mate.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to be painting. Just
So do I take,
business.
like if I had a house, do I take my house down to Newcastle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little fucking Geppetto you got outside.
Yeah.
Meep, meep. Can you just move it? Oh, hang on. I just got to Early chirp. They started the season good, but have the Raiders fallen back to earth? Are the Raiders going to get the spoon?
Can we just, before we get to the Raiders, we really need to talk about the elephant that's in the room.
Wow.
Jake.
Which one? We're all pretty big.
Yeah. At what point do you acknowledge that the Bulldogs are a good team?
When they beat a good team.
Sorry.
They just beat the Sharks. You said a flat track bullies and are probably the form team of the comp last week. Talking about that they're going to pump them.
No, you're right.
Without their starting 5/8 or one of their best back rollers that's been playing at the
Absolutely
moment.
fucking rattled them. The defense was
I will take them
next level.
serious if they beat Newcastle this week. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay,
You're
so
rating their fucking season on the night.
Yep, they beat my boys, and I will rate.
they beat them
Check
twice
them.
last year.
Not again. We're talking about this year.
Okay, so how much respect do you give them more respect by the more they beat you by?
Yep, that's fair. I
So
like
if they
that.
beat you by 20,
Unless we play shit, then fuck them. They're just still flat track bullies.
flat track bullies.
Yeah, they're-
They literally won with a depleted team at Shark Park.
Yeah, playing dirty. Fucking Reed Marnie should be sent for 10. Should be sent.
To be honest, Reed Marnie should be sent for the rest of his career. But
That's actually pretty good. I like that.
And I love the way when they asked him about it after the game, he backed it up too. He didn't even shy away from it.
I know.
That's rugby league. That's going to happen.
Not a soft sport.
Not a soft sport.
So your whole emphasis on the Dogs, who are the only undefeated team in the comp right now, is only going to be purely based on how they play against the Knights.
Against my team. I think that's fair.
Do you know this is a big swing game for our bet too? Because that means they get 2 points further away from the Knights if they win this.
Ooh.
Which you might as well just cash the bet in now, bud. You've lost.
And then they got the bye, the Dogs. This is a big game for them. They get into their bye, 5-0. Oh, they'll be very happy. But they won't because we're going to boot them.
No, you're not. You're not going to score any points against them. We're going to hold you scoreless.
Your pure, like your only way of attacking is going down left with Stephen Crichton there.
Hang on, let me just put all of this into perspective real quick. You think you're going to beat the Bulldogs and you could only score 6 points against the Titans?
Yes.
The worst defensive team in the comp.
We're in Gold Coast,
you scored
mate.
6 points
we can't
against,
play at the Gold Coast.
and you reckon you're going to roll down and beat the Bulldogs?
Can't play at the Gold Coast.
Mate, even the Roosters put 12 on them.
Fuck. Just sad brag.
Should have been fucking 30, but we only managed to score twice. So
you're going to admit that the Bulldogs are good, and I'm going to hear your dirty little mouth say it.
And, if you're looking at points against, mate, Newcastle are the best defensive team in the...
Shut up.
No. Shut up.
Yeah, they don't even go on averages.
Nah, mate, 46 points.
in 3 games. Well done.
Red hot.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Red hot, he
Sunday
reckons.
afternoon.
An average of 16 points again.
Let's just quickly touch on the Seagulls Eels. Fuck Turbo. Fuck Dylan Brown.
If Turbo was fit, though, man, they would have scored so many points that game. Oh.
Dude, I don't even... Before he even did his left knee,
he just looked
I reckon
gross,
he was...
Yeah, he just looked...
average.
Yeah,
already.
I agree, man. But of course, I started watching because I'm like, he's my captain, and I was like, and I'm like, he looks so injured, and I'm like, take.
And they started quick too. They were up like fucking 10 points. Then they kicked that penalty goal. It's always that penalty goal.
It's a penalty goal.
It's always the penalty goal.
And good work to the Cowboys and Dragons, both getting their first win of the year.
I think I think we did have a bit of a chat about the Dragons being the Storm.
I just had a feeling, hey.
I was very tempted to take the Dragons.
I'll tell you what, there was the Storm had like fucking 30 odd something tackles.
Their defense is looking fucking...
That was... If you give the Storm fucking 30 odd tackles in your 20, they're scoring at least fucking 3 tries. I'm telling you.
Maybe Matty B was onto something about Gutho being a really good fullback in defense. Maybe something on there.
Having a vocal fullback that gets the boys around the park makes a massive difference.
That's always going to be the thing the Dragons, and they back it up. And they've got Parramatta this week. So
that's what I said. I'm so glad I've got Gutho in my Supercoach team. He's going to have a big one against Para. I'm almost going to put a on him.
They're going to not show up, and Parramatta will win their first game. That's what the Dragons do, mate.
They'll be all up. They'll be real up. They're 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. And then they'll come crash down.
Come down after. But you feel like they'd have to keep that up with Gutho going. Is it at Parramatta?
Yes. Oh, that's going to be good. Return of King Gutho.
I reckon the Dragons get up for that.
Anyway.
It'll be interesting.
That was round 4 of Rugby League.
Whoa, why don't you just skip over one of the games of the round too?
Which one?
West Tigers Warriors.
I've really been talking about it so much.
Fucking rip a game.
It was so good.
That was such a good game.
It was worth watching. I was like, it's going to be good to watch.
I didn't think it was going to be that good. I left it.
It was bing, bang, bing, bang, up and forth, good defense.
I was able to avoid spoilers, and I watched the first half when I got home last night, and I watched the second half when I got home today after work.
That breakaway try down that right-hand side was fucking hectic. But when Buller scored, and I thought it was over, and I watched it, and I was like...
What'd you think?
I seen it, and because I watched it, and then obviously you get the replay when they said no try, and I went, that's a fucking defensive read. I was like, Appy Coruscant was at old mate's inside shoulder. There's nowhere else old mate could run than there. And I was like, that's a fucking defensive read. I said, that's how you want to run plays. You want the team that's defending to fuck up and make a bad decision and make it look terrible. And then you do exactly what you set out to do. And then they go, nah, you made him look like a dickhead. No try. And you're like, that's the whole fucking point of it. Is to run this play, and then I was on it all game, and then they ended up losing, and I went back and I fucking watched it again and again, And yeah, right. I don't reckon it's a defensive decision. It does look like he tries to turn out once it goes out the back.
Yeah, he had to
And
stop his run, which is like impossible. But
in live, I was like, he was only playing that short ball runner. But then when I went back and fucking relaxed a little bit and watched it again, I was like, nah, he looks like he's trying to release. Because nothing shits me more than when you go, he was only looking to tackle that bloke, gets run over because he wants to try and tackle him, and then they go, oh, nah, you run over him. It's like, he was trying to tackle me. There's a penalty for tackling me without the ball.
It's interesting.
What are we doing?
The Warriors won. I was happy they won, but I think the Tigers were probably a better team, though. They had that try. Terrell May dropped the ball over the line. It's like they had all these chances
and then the one when they
kick on.
Luai puts that kick through.
Oh, old mate, his fucking boots.
And then at second tackle, all he has to do is just dive on it. And he fucking boots it over the sideline.
Happy fucked up, eh?
They're going absolutely nowhere. There's 3 or 4 minutes left.
Yeah, man.
They go left. Luai puts a kick through. He goes down. There's no one there. All the people are back looking for the 40-20. He runs up, then gets spooked. All he has to do is dive on it. It's, third tackle, and they're now on the halfway line, basically, and he tried to tow it forward and just booted it over the sideline.
Fuck.
And all he had to do was dive on it. And then there was then they go the other side. Galvin puts a little chip and chase over. Taruva gets it.
That was a good tackle.
Bing, 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 bing. Then he fucking just plays the ball. No hooker.
Yep.
Marker just picks the ball up. Under a minute to go, gone. Chance is gone. It was like they just wound back to, oh, that's right, we won 3 spoons in a row. You know what I mean? Like, once a win, always a win, or once a lose, always that kind of.
Yeah. You always
just crept back in that little bit.
When you panic, you just result to your default.
Huh. The demons were tugging on their shirt, going, "No, come back here, come on."
You tasted for the top 4, now come back.
yeah. Back down to ninth where you belong.
Welcome home, Mr. Bond.
Yeah. Even if we split the top half and the bottom half, you're still not in it. You're just there floating.
They're the one team asking for what the NBA have, that fucking play-in. Can we get the play-in, please? Top 10. Then they start finishing 11th.
yeah.
Oh, even over the last few years, even if you said top 16, 17th.
Back to back to back.
Oh yeah, I tell you what. Everyone's sucking off the Panthers for winning 4 in a row, but do you know how hard it is to lose 3 in a row?
You know when I what I seen that I was like, the Panthers are gone, was when fucking Isaiah Yeo threw that forward pass.
Yeah, that's an error he doesn't make.
All the other stuff was happening, and then he just gets it and goes, shovels it a meter forward, and I've just gone, no, that's it. They're gone. They're done.
Mm.
I was like, all that other stuff, yeah, whatever, a bit of this and that. And I said, but when he don't make mistakes.
No.
He is the old reliable.
Yeah.
Gets you around the park.
Yeah.
I feel like he's even more reliable than Nathan Cleary.
Oh, man.
I think he dropped one cold. I was like, oh, everyone drops one cold. That's all right. But then when he threw a ball forward like that, it's like, what?
And so obvious. It's like you can see it in his head. He's like, am I fucking throwing this forward? I fucking am. Fucking no way. And he's just like, oh, shit.
That was the weirdest thing about that game for Penrith. They just stopped playing Penrith football. Like they started just trying to chase points and get rattled. They don't do that. They always just keep playing the game, bang, bang, bang. But nah, that's why I was like, this game was.
I think there was an early kick that they did, and I was like, oh, they don't normally chase.
Ah, man.
They normally they play their game and they get. I'll tell you what though, if Leota's try, which was a try, gets awarded.
That was still about 12 minutes ago or something.
Yeah, there was a while to go.
I reckon they're just going, how far, how much is too much?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to find new ways to challenge themselves. Maybe that's what Ivan Cleary's whole thing is.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, maybe they're just going, this is way too easy, boys. Let's see how far down the ladder we can get before we claw it back.
Yeah,
they're gonna be the first team to win it from 8.
Yeah, they're like, what other stats can we beat? Yeah, let's finish the bottom 4 and try to win.
Oh yeah, and you guys laughed at me when I didn't have him in my top 4. This bloke gets it.
Well, see, I did it as in they were just winning the comp. So I didn't really care where they're finishing on the ladder. I just picked them 1 because they're going to win it.
How you feeling about that now, bud?
Good, because I had them fucking doggy second, baby.
What about Gold Coast and Warriors? 5th and 6th at the ladder. Not many people tipped them top 8. See how they...
Titans I think they've finally bought into the old Des Hasler defense. Desi's D's. D's nuts.
It's going to be interesting.
Nah,
it's good to see. Tino, fuck yeah. Fucking dog. Up the dogs.
What have we got this week? Oh, Newcastle Dogs. Go around it. Anyway, beautiful.
He only just realised after he just said the entire. You're a fucking
Round 4 rugby league. Book it. Book it.
Me.